Welcome back to the channel, everyone. And in this video, I'm going to go over my review of the CRTO exam by 0 Point Security and giving some recommendations, tips, and tricks, and just going over the context of the exam and how long it took me. So that being said, let's get into the video. So for the Red Team Operator 1, this is going to be the main page on 0 Point Security's site. Red Team Ops, Adversary Simulation, and Red Team Operations. Now, when you go click Buy for the course, pretty much it's going to be 365 British pounds. That's going to come out to about 478, give or take, because the currency fluctuates. So I would say about 480, 485, just in case to be on the safe side. But pretty much standardized one-time payment. You get the course for life on your one-time payment. Now, that's not the labs. That is just the course, the reading material only you get for life. And I believe anytime there's an updates or critical updates or changes, you get those as well. Pretty standard. Enter your stuff, sign in, credit card number. I'm obviously not going to do it because I already have it, and I'm not going to log in on this one, let alone put my stuff out there for you guys to see. I probably would have no issue because I got 1 million credit cards to change them out. So anyway, thanks to Navy Federal for that. But also for lab extensions, I do not know I believe it's 15, 30, 45. Don't quote me on that. To buy lab extensions, if you need more time to study, I'm not sure if there's a 90-day. Yeah, I don't remember offhand. Don't quote me on that, like I said. But there's a couple different options there. So as far as the course curriculum, if you're new, so let me kind of backtrack. If you have pen testing knowledge or a baseline foundation, you don't have to have OSCP, you don't have to have CPTS, PMPT, CEH, but if you actually could display the skills, because there's a lot of badass mofos that don't have certs. But if you do have that foundation, but you haven't been elevated or got into the red teaming side of things, then I would say go for this exam right off the bat. If you don't even know networking, how to use Linux, don't even waste your time or money. Now, there might be that one unicorn that could do it, but for the most part, you probably have a better chance winning the lotto. That's just my honest opinion. So that being said, this is a great course to get into red teaming, especially getting the understanding, foundation, concrete framework around it, not just on the C2 side, but it has good stuff. And again, this ain't the end all be all. Things change. Different organizations, enterprise have different needs or ways of doing things that works for them. So everything's going to be different. This ain't like a standard multiple choice test exam where it's pretty much built and made for consultants. So everyone that has it, like physical security, CPP, they think they're some kind of security expert, which is not the case. This isn't like that. So what I mean by that is it gives a good concrete foundation. You take those core concepts and then you could change it and maneuver it how you want to fit your team, organization, or enterprise, or the needs of your team. But it builds that concrete foundation. So this is really great. Again, outside of C2, it pretty much goes into what is OPSEC, attack lifecycle. I forgot what this one is. Engagement planning and post-engagement and reporting. Again, you'll notice the differences between those two on the red team engagement side, and then also if you do it for your job as part of a red team but don't have the cert, you'll understand the red team engagements, threat adversary simulations, how that's more different than pen test planning, scoping, and reporting. So this is really good to kind of go over the red teaming side of things. So again, this is a great breakdown. Now for the second video, command and control, this is where you start getting into the actual C2 training, Cobalt Strike. I couldn't be more happier with this training. no disrespect on how I say it. Again, I'm old school. This pretty much is hand holding step by step, meaning you, unless you're not paying attention, you have YouTube going on, you're playing Mario Kart on your phone, you can't fuck up this training. It literally shows you step by step. And I'm not talking about the videos yet. I'm talking about the reading, step by step on how to do it. So if you click the preview, shit, I have to sign in. So if you click the preview, if you click the, when you go in, when you're logged in, you have the training bot purchase, you log in, you start the training, it literally shows you step by step on what to do with some screenshots. Now, the icing on the cake on the video is the guy is going to walk you through it live on video and even go over sometimes some critical key points or some stuff that common questions, or, he'll answer some stuff like that. But the training is very, very good, in my opinion. Not only that, what supplements the training on top of the videos, even another supplement is their Discord channel is really good. Great community in there, learned a lot, and people, I loved it. It was great. It's not like, I don't want to beat a dead horse with OffSec, but if you ask a question, there's no trivia answers or try harder, go back and try harder, try Google, all that shit. They're going to literally help you out, not just the people that rent it, but also some of the people in the chat as well. It's a great community. It's a great Discord. Glad I found it a while ago, before I even got the training. So with that being said, and not only that, the third kicker is their lab environments are awesome. Great, no issue. From the time I started last year, was it March or April? End of March, early April, I did not have any issues with the lab. I didn't have to get on tech support, Discord, what have you. No emails. I never had an issue at all with the labs. My time was always good. When I needed to buy extension, it was on point. I needed to buy an extension. I didn't, there was no issues with me losing my time or VPN, nothing like that. It was amazing. This was probably the best training experience I've ever had. Even better than Hack the Box Academy. I'm just being honest with you. So this is well worth the money, well worth the time, well worth the investment in yourself, and getting the certification and the knowledge that you ain't going to get in college. So that being said, the command. Let me get back to this. I really love this stuff, and I really love this training and this company. Command and control, pretty much, it's going to break down the first portions of using Cobalt Strike. Starting the team server. Also, you could even break that down to not just, through the lab, but also starting your team server. Even try it out too. DigitalOcean, Vulture. Try those two because, how do you say it? In your workplace environment, you're not going to want to create your red team environment or red team team server in your enterprise AWS or Azure, right? It doesn't make sense, and it's not real or authentic. So, and threat actors use Vulture and or DigitalOcean for the most part. So that makes it more, more realistic. And also you're getting to play with it and utilize the tool. Now, that being said, I have a Cobalt Strike license from work, get it from Fortra. So I know I use the term universal license. I know there's a different terms out there. It might have changed. Universal license, meaning it's like Burp Suite Pro. So I could put it on any device, any VM, and it's not just tied to one device. You could utilize it everywhere. It's like an unlimited license or whatever, just for one person though. So that's what I mean by that, universal license. So it's pretty good. And I know a lot of people aren't going to have it. I've been asked to do some stuff with Cobalt Strike. I might do it, but possibly even I might just do Covenant, Mythic, or something like that, or Silver. But anyway, I'm getting away from the point of this video. But that's what you could use for the team server to make it more realistic. Again, a third-party cloud platform. And pretty much this literally goes down the list on how to, set up listener management, generating payloads, interacting with the beacon, pivot listeners, running as a service, and literally step by step. And then also the video is a literally step-by-step walkthrough. You can't beat it. The training's really good on this. Really, really good. I highly recommend it. Covers external reconnaissance from a red team standpoint. Also, initial compromise. Again, same thing. Step by step on the reading material, step by step on the video material, internal phishing, internal access payloads, visual basic for applications, macros. Um, Again, I can't say that enough about the training. It's really good. After that, you're going to go down to host reconnaissance, processes, seatbelt, screenshots, keylogger, clipboard, user sessions. Last one is host persistence. Then you got task scheduler, startup folder, registry, auto run, hunting for COM hijacks. I will give my recommendations for this training. Actually, my friend coworker that got it before me, he actually got it last year. He just fucking nailed through it and got it done. Right after, literally, he hit this right after he got his OSCP. The key thing he's told me to do, and he did it. Dude's a brainiac. He said in the labs, go through the labs, and I did this as well. Go through the labs, do it normal. Take turn off Defender, all that stuff, antivirus, turn everything off as per the training. Once you do that, you build everything up. You got your notes. You've done it the first time. The second time, or if you need to go again, go again. But once you're comfortable and you got everything finalized as far as your notes and completed the labs, once you're ready to go, that's for me. It was my second time, but if it's your third, fourth, whatever, do it with Defender and everything on. That way, it just builds you up, and it was great practice. And I didn't think about that, but yeah, that's what he told me to do, and I did it. He helped me out too on when I had some questions. Just popped up on Discord, shared my screen, and again, just like I did my last video with Rasa Labs, what was supplemental to this as well, like throwing it in a different environment where it's just like real external, no, all I got was that little lab overview with the entry point. That being said, what I said in that last video, have a study partner, have a study group, or have someone there to mentor you when you have questions. When I had we didn't study together for this. This one I actually did on my own. However, but when I did need help, or whether it was if I had some downtime for work, I just hit him up on Teams, or after hours, hit him up on Discord, because we're always on Hack the Box pretty much every night or every day. So have that ready, or have that person ready, or study group, study person, with you. So if you have help, or vice versa, you got to give someone else help, give that back, to someone else or the community. That's always great. And not only that, you're not going to be let down, stressed, panic mode, anxiety, etc. You have someone there that has not only done it, but knows these things inside and out. Because like I said, he's a brainiac. Dude knows his shit, not just from offensive security. He knows pretty much every Linux command, and especially in Kali, blindfolded. And not only that, he also knows the blue side as well. So very blessed to have him as a friend and coworker. I've learned a lot from him, and also our threat hunter as well. So like I said, have that training partner, person, mentor there when you need it. It's going to help out a lot. And again, it's going to take some of that anxiety, panic mode away from you. That being said, the exam is, I believe, 99 pounds. I'll just check down the price real quick. Let's see. I don't see it on here. I'll go over that in a bit. But so for the exam, you need 6 out of 8 flags, which is 75%. I got the 6 flags. I turned in my stuff. I let the machine run. So pretty much with your exam, it says 4 days. However, it is 48 hours of lab time. So you technically only have 48 hours to do your exam. Now, Snap Labs is the environment that uses for the training and also the exam. So pretty much this is what it's going to look like on, this is the piece of your UI from the exam portion. So you got, your 8 flags, you submit them, submitted, check. Have your leaderboard. Here's where you input your flag and submit it. Here's where it says you have a 4-day usable within a 4-day window and 48 hours of runtime. So you technically only have 2 full days to do the exam. You just break it. You have an option to break it down in 4 days. So this part is not in here. When you pass the exam, you'll be added to a Red Team Operator community chat. I think I posted that on YouTube and also Instagram. So that's where you'll find this at. So I think it's 2 a.m., 2:30 a.m. UK time. So I finished mine in CST America around 6:50, 6:30, 6:50 a.m. So I didn't get my badge till 8:01. So unless they started early, so I'm assuming that would be 2 a.m. That's when I got my badge, 2 a.m. in London time. 8 p.m. is when I got my badge email saying that here's your badge, you officially passed. And that's why I wrote, it's officially official, because I got that badge email, or I got that email that contained my badge. Here it is. Yeah. So 99 British pounds is what the exams cost. So pretty much when you log in, you pretty much just schedule your day, month, day, time, and then lock it in. And then pretty much here's what you'll see on the email that you get, and then I'll have your badge on the bottom. No VPN, it's all guacamole interface. Again, this was probably the most smoothest, best overall experience I've had in not only training material, labs, reading books, Discord, no issues. This was probably the best one so far that I've experienced. Better than Hack the Box. Hack the Box is great. These just have better videos. I'm still waiting on my CPTS. I know I didn't pass. My report was not done. I didn't, life hit. I didn't have enough time. But their training's so great. But this one is legit. I can't wait to start doing C++ and C# so I can start doing this course, and hopefully end of August, this time, mid-August, is when I hope to complete and have this badge for the second one. If I could do it earlier, I will. But I really love this company. I really love their training. The way they have it, I can't be happier or be grateful enough of the experience. So I would highly recommend this training, this course. It's really good, really thorough, gets to the point. No disrespect on how I say it. I don't know how, I'm old school. I don't know how else to say it, but hand-holding, meaning it literally guides you. You cannot fuck up the training unless, like I said, you're screwing off, watching YouTube while you're supposed to be studying, playing Mario Kart on your phone or whatever. You can't go wrong. You can't. There's no way you could screw up the training. Again, if you need help, reach out on the Discord, have that training partner, mentor, study group, whatever. Try to do it as a group or with someone else at a minimum, because it'll help out a lot, and it's going to keep not just you, but that other person accountable. So that's my video for that. Again, I got their, what was it called? Their, let's see, programming courses. So back in May, June, maybe even earlier than that, they had these for pay as much as you want. I bought these two. I'm going to start hitting this in the mornings. I'm going to take like a little 2-week break after my jiu-jitsu tournament. So 3rd week of October, let's see, October 28th in the mornings, I'm going to start going over this. And then seeing how comfortable I am. I also got a class on Udemy for C#. I'm going to go into this one. I'm also going to ask some friends first. But, just the way this course was at my experience, I have no problem. I mean, see it's got a great rating. I'm going to see if, and, the only reason why I'm going to ask my friend about this is see if it just jumps right in or if it's kind of beginner friendly. Yeah, I'll do a video on that once I complete this, and then start this as well, and then move on to this one, and then going to the Red Ops 2 again for next year. If we want, let's just check that out real quick. Defense evasion tactics. So go deeper into C++ and C# programming with Windows APIs, getting into writing custom tooling. So this is actually one of my goals for next year, is to be pretty proficient, get at a good intermediate level. I will never say I'm an expert, even though a million people might call me that in physical security. I will never say that because things change, technology changes. There's no way you can know everything or learn everything. Yeah, I would always want to get at a good intermediate level, at a good understanding. So that being said, this will be the next one starting next year. So again, I highly recommend this training. This was really great experience. Other than that, yeah, that's it for the video. Let me know what you guys think. If there's anything I missed on how you would go over this training, or your experience for taking the Red Team Operator 1 from 0 Point Security, just go ahead and drop it in the comments. Also, please like, comment, share, subscribe. I'm also going to do another video, probably 1 or 2 more videos this week, trying to get that training material done this week, but it might be next week. Depending on what happens with my CPTS, is that still in review. I also noticed I was going to do the CBBH exam, but I can't even do that until that's you can't do 2 exams at once, pretty much. So yeah, that's it for the video. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and on to the next video. See you guys. I might do the video tomorrow. So see y'all tomorrow. Have a good one. Talk to y'all later.